It's Matthew from Pines Upon Meadows, back with another episode. Today, we got something special. Trying out a spot I found on Google Maps. I've never been here before. Should be a very interesting time. We'll see what we could catch here. All kinds of little bait fish running around, little mullet. Seen a couple of needle-nose fish. Let's go ahead and get rigged up, see what we could get on. All right, now as for our bait selection, we're going with the exact same as last time. Got these frozen shrimp. I froze them when they were fresh. Got them from the bait shop. Had quite a few left over, so I just went ahead and froze them. And I salted them, put my own garlic in there, just kind of give them a little bit of a scent. Start off with that pompano rig again. See, it looks a little bit shallow over here, but very sandy. Oh, I mean, just hundreds of bait fish around. I'd be amazed if we don't catch at least something over here. The weather's phenomenal. It's like 79 degrees, 80 degrees maybe. It's been quite some time since I've been fishing too. It's been just about 3 weeks. So very excited to get back out here. Let's go ahead and get this casted out. First cast. Oh yeah, that's nice and sandy over there. Cast it into this little kind of deep pocket looking over there. Very shallow. Very, very shallow. Now see, spots like this is where I wish I had my own kayak, because there's all kinds of pilings out over there. There's a little bit of that, there's a boat ramp over there as well. And then there's a causeway over there. It'd be nice to have a little kayak. Just paddle out. Work along these edges over here, these rock edges. Fish the pilings, sheep's head, maybe some redfish. Be nice. But that's something for the future. That's something for future Matthew to worry about. I don't know how well it's gonna pick up on camera there, but there's a giant school of bait fish right in front of me. Looks like there's a couple mullet mixing with them, but looks like, I don't know what they are. There's a whole bunch of them. I think my rod's getting hit. Looked like got a few small bites on it, but yeah, I guess something small picked at that bottom piece of shrimp. Get another piece of shrimp on there. Get your cast back out. I'm hoping. My last video, I had someone comment about a spot where he's found some redfish and sheep's head. Some snook. I've never caught a snook. I've never caught a sheep's head. I've only caught one redfish, and I have fished my entire life. Which is, I guess, a little bit sad. But kudos to him, man. And also, one thing with this channel, I really want it to be a little bit interactive. And one thing with this channel, I want it to be very interactive with the audience. So really, this channel is just a way for me to document the things that I like to do, fishing, hunting, and just get some videos on it, just because it's what I like to do. But I also want to teach people stuff, maybe someone who's never fished before, teach them something new, share my knowledge. I also really interact with you guys in the sense, if you guys have any like suggestions in terms of like video content, you know, whether you guys want to see saltwater, freshwater, surf fishing, you know, you guys let me know. And I'll tell you what, whatever the most liked comment is on this video, whether it's a lure suggestion, a bait suggestion, you know, whether you guys want to see like a saltwater video, more kind of like what I'm doing here, or maybe with this video style, I kind of did it finding a random spot on Google Maps, doing something like that. Maybe it's a fishing challenge, like I can only use a certain type of rig, certain type of bait, certain type of lure, you know, whatever whatever the top comment is, you know, I'll go ahead and make that happen. Do a little bit of a challenge video or something. I also really want to do an overnight camping video where maybe I camp out over the beach, something, a little 24-hour fishing challenge. Be a fun little thing to do. On top of the hundreds, if not thousands of bait fish over here, I've seen quite a few stingrays. And I've personally never caught a stingray. I absolutely don't plan on doing it anytime soon. Yeah, I also want to thank everyone who watched my first video, liked, left comments, you know, whatever. Very first video, brand new channel. At the time of uploading that video, the channel hadn't even been out for a week yet. And as of now, today is March 21st. 22nd. Today's March 22nd, and the video has, I want to say, 540 views, which, in all honesty, I expected it to get maybe 100 views at max in the first week. So, you know, thank you everyone who watched that. Really means something to me. I've wanted to start a channel, you know, fishing, hunting, really just outdoor related content for a little over a year now. You know, the only way for it to happen is with you guys, so thank you very much. Hopefully we get on some fish soon. I have this little Yoziri jerkbait over here. All these bait fish around. There's something in fishing we call matching the hatch, where if you're throwing lures, you want it to imitate what the local population is like. So if you see a bunch of bait fish, you want to throw something that resembles a bait fish. You see a whole bunch of shrimp, you want to throw something that resembles a shrimp. Hopefully something comes by and eats this. I mean, there's just thousands of bait fish over here. I'd be amazed if something doesn't come chase them in. Small school of fish just came by, flying out the water. It kind of looked like a ladyfish, maybe bluefish. See if maybe I could catch them on this Yoziri. Get that cast out as far as we can. This water is so shallow. Haven't seen any bigger fish come cruising by at all. But that's not to say they're not here. I think I might be on a stingray, guys. I've personally never caught a stingray. I absolutely don't plan on doing it anytime soon. I'm on something. I was just reeling it in to check. Yep, stingray. Let's try to get this guy off the hook. Now with these stingray, you obviously want to be careful of that barb on their tail. Get them landed, you want to put them on their back like this. Get your pliers. There you go, just like that. Take your pliers, grab them by the tail, plop them down. Oh, that's my first ever stingray. Not surprised at all, but not the kind of critter I'm going after. Well guys, I've got a very strong feeling that's not going to be my only stingray today. But at least I caught something, I guess. Absolutely better than nothing. Even if that nothing is pretty much useless. Never even seen a bite or anything. I just happened to do a little bait check. And then I felt him swim away. And as soon as I felt him swim away, I'm like, well, this has to be a stingray. Sure enough, it was. On my way home last night, I stopped in at a gas station and I saw a package of gummy worms and it gave me this idea. What if I'd do like some kind of a challenge video? I mean, you guys let me know, but some kind of a challenge video where I use something like, maybe I'll put a poll out and you guys can vote between like gummy worms, gummy bears, some kind of candy, or just some obscure bait. Like something I find at Dollar Tree, like maybe like hot dogs in the surf. I don't know, just something bizarre, something straight out of left field. I just kind of thought it'd be funny. I mean, honestly, I feel like a gummy worm can give a pretty good presentation in the water. There's some kind of fish out there flying around like a pancake. I'll tell you what, the one thing I'm noticing about the spot is it's very grassy. Very, very, very grassy, which is not benefiting me in any kind of way. I mean, I've been out here for like an hour and a half. Only thing I've got is that stingray. So I mean, hopefully as the tide comes in a little bit, or at least once that sun starts to set down, something will come. But for now, we just play the waiting game. Yeah, with this little series here of using Google Maps to find random spots, you know, I don't want to just limit it to saltwater. It could also be freshwater. I mean, here in Florida, I mean, there's a pond just around every corner. It's been a very, very long time since I've gone freshwater fishing. So that'd be very, very fun. Man, I'll tell you what, I really, really wish I had a cast net. I mean, there's just, it looks like there's like a billion glass minnows right in front of me right now. It's ridiculous. So many of them. All right, guys, well, quick little update. That spot, not a whole lot going on. You know, there's bait fish. I mean, I guess if you're looking for some live bait, you got a cast net, be a good little spot. Whole bunch of stingrays swimming around. Just Nothing was biting. But I'm not giving up. I'm gonna look around here. Continue to find a little bridge spot. Not too far away from the last episode. But catch you guys over there. Alright guys, check it out. About a mile and a half down the road, found this new spot. Never been here before, courtesy to Google Maps. Kind of like a hidden little spot, to be honest. I mean, absolutely no one here. Water's deep, right underneath the causeway. This is a spot where you're gonna get some sheep's head. I'm excited. Well, let's get some bait on the rods. I seen a school of trout, so I'm actually gonna start off throwing that little Yozuri around, cast around these pilings and whatnot. See if I can catch them. I'm gonna start down here and just work my way down. I'll tell you what though, guys, that last spot kind of diminished my confidence. But after seeing this, it's back. First cast with the new spot. I mean, this water is deep and very clear. I mean, there's a bunch of bait fish around. I also seen some schools of bigger stuff. Couldn't quite make out what they were. I'm very confident I can get on them. See if I could sight cast something. Oh, here's a school of fish. Come on. There's no way these are what I'm thinking they are. They're not going to eat this. All right, here's the deal. We're going to trout the squid first. And we're just gonna launch this out as far as we can possibly get it out to this channel up here. I mean, the water all around is just super deep. But I feel like we have the best chance of getting onto something out in that channel. But I mean, my God. I don't think I've ever been to a spot in my entire life where I just take one look at it and I'm like, wow, this is the spot. I mean, this absolutely is going to be a spot where I come back in future videos. A little bit different of a setup, different rigs, different bait selection. Man, this squid's giving me a tough time. And fish for some sheep's head. Because let me tell you, those pilings, they look way too good. But we're just gonna launch this out. All right. Oh, I think it already got hit. Now, the only bad part about fishing your spots like this is I'm not familiar with where the fish are. I'm not familiar with the structure, you know, where the rocks are, deep pockets, but Hey man, that's all part of the fun sometimes, is just trying something new. But we'll just let this bait, just let it set out. Oh, it's getting hit pretty good. Just as I was about to set it down. That might be a catfish, based off the way it's biting. Now, whenever I cast it, part of my squid did come off, I believe on the top hook. And with no more bites, just gonna go ahead and do a bait check. Yep, picked me clean. Absolutely nothing. Let's go ahead, get some more squid on there, get her cast back out. These fish are definitely here, that's for certain. Now, one of the biggest things that you'll learn very quickly when it comes to fishing really any kind of body of water is where to locate the fish. Now, in a spot like this, what I'm looking for is the water. So at the surf, I'm looking for where the waves are breaking. Here, I'm looking for where fast water meets slow water. So right here at this first little piece of piling, there's a whole bunch of fast moving water, and then it meets very slow. So what I'm gonna do is where that fast water meets that slow water, just cast right there. Now typically, the principal idea behind this is that some kind of fish is sitting there waiting for a smaller fish, some kind of piece of bait to come out of that fast moving water. All right, to come out of that fast moving water and ambush them. All right, I went ahead and changed up to my shrimp. Shrimp, for the most part, seems to be doing a lot better than this frozen Walmart squid. I mean, squid, it is what it is. It's just not the best to bait, I guess. But the shrimp has been doing really good. It has been phenomenal in the surf, especially. I just put garlic and salt, very heavy garlic, very heavy salt, and just kind of let it soak. And it makes the shrimp like just super smelly, and these fish love it. Doesn't smell that good to me, but I guess they like it. Kind of feels like there's a little crab playing with my rig here, which comes to no surprise. I mean, my floats are completely obliterated right now. Tiny little crabs down there just having the time of their lives with them. But yeah, other than that very first cast, I mean, I had many bites. Now, when it comes to inshore fishing in these rivers, the absolute best time that I have found to come out here is right at sundown. Oh, there we go, that's a fish. Just as I was talking about it. Oh yeah, we're on to something. Doesn't feel too big. Maybe a puffer fish? What do we got? Silver perch. Feels cold. That's telling me that water temperature is very cold. Little guy, you're a little bait fish, to be honest with you. Of course, as soon as I turn the camera off, this thing is absolutely hammered. I don't think he's on though still. Nah. Alright, this time I'm not going to stop recording. It's going to be live one take. Just to show how fast this thing's going to get slurped. Just like that. curious. Let me know down in the comments below. But if you could only choose one fish to catch for the rest of your life, what would it be and why? Personally, I'm probably gonna go with a pompano. They're extremely aggressive, they're fun to catch, and they, in my opinion, are the most delicious fish that you'll ever eat in your entire life. That's my personal pick. Let me know what you guys pick down in the comments. Oh yeah, boys, we're on. This definitely feels like a catfish. I mean, he took it and swam with it though, which I've never really seen a catfish do. Might be a little jack. Nope, I was completely wrong. It's a puffer fish, and he's gonna blow up on me. I want to dangle him over the water. There you go, this feels much better than that dinky little puffer fish. There you go. Little small whiting. This feels pretty good. Well, this puffer fish just puffed himself up when they're in the water so they feel big. He's trying to give himself a little ego boost. All right. You know, guys, sometimes it's just the reality here behind fishing. And once you get to the point where you realize that it's not about the fish, you'll come to really enjoy this hobby. To me, fishing is just so much more than reeling in something. It's just about the experience. You know, I hear people say it all the time that fish are just a bonus, but it really is. Especially if you're with dad, grandpa, whoever. Cherish those memories, guys. You never know when it'll be the last time. See if we could get on something good here besides puffer fish. Where this float was, it's gone. Completely picked off. So I'm guessing it's just a bunch of super itty bitty little dinky things down there. But oh well, still fun. Okay, there's no way I missed this one. Feels like he's on there. There we go. Look at that. That is, what? That whiting have spots on it. No, don't fall in, don't fall in, don't fall in. Oh man. Well, we're gonna have to take a screenshot of that or something. That whiting had spots on them. I've never seen that. Now, you guys in the comments, let me know if you've ever seen a whiting like that. Honestly, thought it was just a really big puffer fish with those spots on them, but no. That was just a whiting with spots all over him. Never seen that before. Guys, as soon as this one hit the water, something took it. I feel like to be that aggressive, it has to be a trout. Yep, I was right. A little speckled sea trout. I figured for it to be that aggressive, had to have been a trout. I mean, it literally just hit the water and it just absolutely smoked it. But see, this is what I was talking about earlier, guys. When it comes to these spots here at these rivers, your best bet in terms of time of getting here is going to be right at sundown. I'm not sure precisely what the science is behind it because the tide has absolutely not changed at all since I've been here. At least from what I can tell by the naked eye. But I mean, the fishing just always lights up right at sundown, and it does not stop all night long. I fish till 2, 3 in the morning at these rivers sometimes, non-stop catching fish over and over and over and over again. Now this time, I'm just gonna let the camera roll, and I'm probably gonna get on something again. Also, one good thing to keep in mind when doing this kind of fishing is fish are gross, they're slimy, your bait's slimy, and then it's always important to bring like baby wipes or some kind of water bottle. Now, I'm not used to bringing baby wipes while fishing because I've mostly done surf fishing my entire life. And you got the ocean right there, you just rinse your hands off. But something I gotta keep in mind. Very good tip. This feels like something good. I didn't even feel him hit it. He just took it. Could be another trout. Or a catfish. Now, for those of you who have never dealt with these saltwater catfish, they have extremely sharp and venomous dorsal fins. So what you want to do is get under this top one, just like so. And grip them, so that way those dorsals aren't going to poke you. Now this guy's a little bit small. Once you pop that hook out, that top dorsal will poke you. These side dorsals will poke you. He's trying to poke me now. But I learned that you just grip him like this and it works. You let him go. Actually, I have a scar in my hand right here. I don't think the lighting's good enough to pick it up. But I'm talking, this happened like 4 years ago. I got poked by one. And it is probably the most painful sting I've ever felt my entire life. It does not feel very good. Oh. Hopefully I got that on video. And I missed him. Oh, you must have popped off last second. I also love how as soon as the fishing gets really good, I have like 2 shrimp left. Piece of squid and a shrimp. I'm gonna have fish bites. I've caught plenty of catfish on fish bites alone. But what I was gonna say, as soon as I started to record, always amazes me how as soon as that sun goes down, you don't find any fish all day long. But all of a sudden, just like magic, all these catfish come out, whiting. I mean, everything under the sun. And look at that, I'm already getting bit. Honestly, guys, we're gonna have to come out here one night and do a nighttime fishing video out here. I mean, this is ridiculous. Oh, he's pulling good. This is definitely catfish. Yeah, let me know what you guys would think about a nighttime fishing video. Ah, trout. All right, guys, what's up? It's Matt. All right, guys, the sun has now gone fully down. Freshly out of bait. Fishing got really good there at the end. We got on some speckled trout, got on some whiting, a couple of catfish, a couple of puffer fish, and silver perch. We had that goofy stingray in the very beginning of the day. That was 7 hours ago, so that was 7 hours of straight continuous fishing. And let's be honest, guys, that just goes to show you, really just sometimes you come out here, you're not going to catch much. I mean, it's really, you got to play the tide. You got to understand where you're fishing at. Both spots today, I both found them on Google Maps, never been to them before. And you really just got to play it by ear. You got to learn the water, you got to learn the structure. You got to find out where the fish are. Towards the end there, I started finding out where the fish were. And like I said, when it comes to these rivers especially, once that sun goes down, the fishing just blows up. But nonetheless, guys, it's been a blast. I'm glad you're able to come along the journey with me today. This is only the second video of the channel. Once again, I know I said it earlier, but I can't thank you guys enough for how many views that first video got. I mean, I was expecting maybe 100 to 150 views max, and it's sitting over at like 550 right now. So hopefully this video we can get to 600, maybe even more, who knows. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, maybe subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know. I'd love to come out here, maybe even at the same spot, and do like a nighttime video. You know, maybe I could do like a fishing for 24 hours video, surf fishing. We're definitely going to get a surf fishing video, that's for certain. But let me know, guys. Other than that, it's been Matt with Pines and Palmettos, and have a great day.